33. Story writing. Story writing is an art where good imagination and creative ideas are used to capture the reader's interest. Children are very fond of listening to story too. The following points are important and will help you write a good story. Standards of story writing. The plot and the main theme of the story should be good and clear. The setting of the story should be clearly indicated and characters should be described well. You may add interesting details to the plot with your imagination and make it enjoyable. A cloud of mystery or suspense in the story always help in holding the reader's interest. The expression of the writer should be good. Story can be written with the help of given outlines, may be based on a moral or with the help of opening lines. Developing stories from given outlines. Read the outlines carefully and try to understand the main plot. Use all the point and follow the order of events given in outlines. All the points should be linked and should revolve around the main plot of the story. The story should be written in simple English, preferably in the past tense, and many contains dialogue also. A proverb or an items may be used as a title of the story. Read the outline given her followed by a story based on the given sketch. Kingdom Solomon, well known for his wisdom, his fame, reached the queen of Sheba, wanted to taste his power of judgment, paid a visit, presented two identical glass garlands of roses. One was artificial white, the other was real. Asked him to identify the garland with real flowers. King Solomon ordered his attendants to open all the window of the courtroom, bees swarmed in from the garden and sat on the real flowers. The queen was impressed with his presence of mind. A taste for King Solomon. King Solomon was a benevolent and a wise king. A taste tells of his wisdom spread far and wide to distant lands. When the Queen of Sheba heard about this, she wanted to taste his power of judgment. She paid a visit to King Solomon's palace. She said, "Hail, King Solomon! I bring greeting from the people of my kingdom. Here I present before you two garlands. Both the garlands were identical, but one was two garlands, but both the garlands were identical, but one was real white. The other was made of artificial roses. Article roses. She requested him to identify the garland made with real roses. King Solomon immediately ordered his attendants to open. Look at here. All the window of the courtroom. Many bees from the palace garden immediately swarmed in and sat on the garland of real roses. The queen was greatly impressed. The praised King Solomon for his presence of mind and good judgment. The given outlines have been used to write the story that follows. A man had a goose which lay a golden egg every day. The man collected 14 eggs in a fortnight. Become impatient, greed overtook his thoughts, wanted to become rich, instantly killed the goose. The magic of the golden goose. Rohan lived in a village and led a comfortable life. It so happened that for fortnight he did not have to toil hard or work tirelessly to earn a living. He had luckily found a magical goose which lay a golden egg. Every day he kept this secret well guarded from the villagers. He affectionately called it golden goose. Every morning before the village folk woke up, he picked the golden egg and he hid it carefully. Within a fortnight he had collected 14 eggs. The golden goose was looked after well and guarded by him all throughout the days. One day he was struck with an idea. He said to himself, "The goose lays only one egg a day. If I kill it, I can collect many eggs in one single day." He wanted to become very rich instantly. Greed overtook his thoughts and he lost his power to think rationally. He killed the goose only to discover that there were no more eggs to be collected. He realized his mistakes, but it was too late. Regret. The given outlines have been used to write the story that follows. An old man had 3 sons. He was wealthy but worried that his sons would splurge all his savings after his death. Wanted to test them, gave a silver coins to each, told them to invest in a way that it would ensure a bright future and till a room. The eldest one, Harry, bought stacks of cotton wool and kept it in a story. In the middle one, Ram bought hay and kept it aside to feed the cattle for months to come. The youngest son, Sohan, bought a candle and lit it in a room so that its light could fill the entire room. He also bought a book, believed that knowledge helped ignite minds. The old man rewarded Sohan, who realized the value of knowledge, and asked him to guide his brothers on the right